Chapter 1098, Birth of Bonney. Ginny was kidnapped to become a Tenryabito's wife. We can't see who is the Tenryabito who married her in this chapter. It's reported that Guinea's entire Revolutionary Army troop was annihilated in a surprise attack by world government. After Ginny was kidnapped, Revolutionary Army become more violent and Kuma become much more intense in battles. We see the moment when Revolutionary Army picked up people from Goa Kingdom. After that, Kuma teleported to another island to help the rebels. Kuma ended the battle in that island all by himself. Bonney is the child that was born from Ginny and the Tenryabito. 2 years later, Ginny contracted a mortal disease called sapphire scale. It's a very rare disease, even most rare than amber lead syndrome, child loss disease. When patients came in contact with natural light, sunlight or moonlight, sapphire scale causes that their entire bodies become blue and their skins get harder like rocks scales. Ginny become unrecognizable due to the disease, so Tenryabito released her. We can't see Ginny's face in all the chapter, we just hear her voice. Ginny returned to Sorbet Kingdom and left Bonney with the elders from the island. Then Ginny called to Revolutionary Army from inside the church where she lived with Kuma. Ginny, I really want to see everyone again. But this is a farewell. Ivankov. What? Kuma? What are you talking about, Ginny? I thought I'll never see you again. Where are you right now? I'll go immediately. During their conversation, they identified Ginny's location, so Kuma teleported to Sorbet Kingdom. Ginny said one last thing to Kuma, but he couldn't hear it because he was teleporting where Ginny was. Ginny, Kuma, I love you. Kuma arrived to Sorbet Kingdom but Ginny was already dead. Kuma laid Ginny to rest. Kuma decided to raise Bonney with the elders' help. Kuma teleported to help Revolutionary Army from time to time. We can see montages of Kuma's activities with them, including him training Sabo. But unfortunately, Bonney started to develop sapphire scale disease too, so Kuma decided to quit Revolutionary Army and take care of her. Dragon allowed it and he told Kuma he will ask all doctors he knew in case any of them could help Bonney. Kuma had no idea about what to do to treat Bonney, so he decided she couldn't leave the church to avoid natural light. Kuma started to bring Bonney books about different islands to read. Kuma, if you could travel, where would you like to go, Bonney? Kuma and Bonney enjoyed together, dancing and living as father and daughter. Bonney's face had blue stones due to sapphire scale, so Kuma called her jewelry. Some years passed, we are now 6 years ago from the present. Bonney is 5 years old. Kuma talked with a doctor about Bonney's disease. The doctor said him that although Bonney never came in contact with natural light, the disease would still get worse with age and she will die when she will turn around 10. Bonney overheard the conversation, but she only heard the around 10 part. She was very happy since she misunderstand that she will be cured when she will turn 10. Kuma always told her optimistically that her disease will be cured one day. Now he couldn't tell her the truth and he didn't know what to do. 1 more year passed, we are now 5 years ago from the present. Bonney is 6 years old. Chapter ends when Bakori, former Sorbet king, returned to Sorbet Kingdom and started to kill Sorbet citizens. People asked Kuma for help. End of the chapter, break next week.